beautiful darlings. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your affirmation energy reading for today, August the 17th, 2024. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. If you'd like to make a donation, you can do so through PayPal or Cashapp for this reading, to the channel, to the cause, to the energy. If you would like to purchase something from my Amazon wishlist, that link is in the description below. So let's see what our energy is for this beautiful Saturday, August 17th. So the first card that came up was the Star. Our second card was the Two of Swords, and our third card was the Three of Swords. So kind of what I feel about this, guys, is that Spirit is saying that in order for you to receive the bounty of what Spirit has for you, it's very important that you stay focused and not allow things from the past to dictate or navigate your energy, where you're going, what you're doing, how you're doing it, how you feel, the what's, where's, when's, why's, how's. It is very important that you kind of stay focused and not allow something that has happened to drag your energy back to that moment, that point in time, or the memories of that moment, that point in time. It seemed like whatever this heartbreaking situation is, it happened very, very quickly, and it has already happened. It almost feels like kind of what I'm seeing visually is ripping off the Band-Aid, if that makes sense. So there was a situation here where the Band-Aid just had to be ripped off, and you had to be in this place, in this state that was very focused in order to do this, because that Three of Swords feels like it has already happened. And the Two of Swords, we're in a position of trying to determine how to do it. We're trying to make up, trying to decide how best to kind of navigate away from that energy, or how best to let that energy go. And the interesting thing about the Two of Swords, and in some tarot cards, it depicts the inability to make a decision. And when we are unable to make a decision, we have a tendency to go to outside forces to try to help us make that decision. And I think that confuses the situation a little bit more, because everybody is putting their own energy in it, and their energy is going to be different than our energy. And now we have a lot of scattered stuff. So it's very important when releasing and letting go that you are focused and not allowing that energy of the past to dictate this relationship or this partnership. It also seems like there's a lot of people involved in making these decisions on what is happening, what is going to happen, how it's going to happen. Because we have the Two of Cups, which is a partnership, but then we have the Three of Pentacles, which is a group of people coming together to collaborate. So maybe you're meeting somebody who has the potential of really helping you move on. It could be a psychic, could be a therapist, you could be traveling to some sort of spiritual retreat. This is a place and a space where you meet people who are very invested in helping you stay focused or remove yourself from this this heartbreaking, anxious energy. It could be also that you are choosing to move for a job, or even to meet someone or meeting someone else who kind of like shares ideas. You know what I'm saying? Different from going around to multiple people and asking. This is one person who you go to when you kind of share this situation with, and they are very open to talking about it. They're very open to listening. They're very open to offering something in return, right? Sometimes you get people who are just one-sided when you start asking about things. Should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? And sometimes you get people who are just very one-sided about the whole conversation, and you wind up having these really long conversations with people who really don't give you the answers, or who are unable to figure out their own life. And you kind of figure out that 5 minutes into the conversation, but you don't want to be rude. So the Star card is saying that there is a lot that you have to let go here, and staying focused while you're releasing that energy is very, very important, because when we allow ourselves to release that and we open ourselves to this wonderful energy that is coming forward, we get the help that we need in order to release and let go. Now, a week ago, I had asked if you guys wanted some clarifiers, and all one of you said yes, you very much enjoyed it. So that is what we're doing here. So look at this, the Star. We have the Two of Swords, and we have the Two of Swords there. So again, we're clarifying that Star with the Two of Swords. Again, the inability to make a decision. This pretty much says, look, everything that you need to know is within yourself. So don't feel the need to fall into that trap of going out and seeking advice from people whose one energy really isn't in the know on how to assist you. Falling into that trap of going from person to person to person to person to person, thinking that you are unable to make this decision and you don't know how, when actually you have the answers already within self. And there is a King of Swords energy that may be assisting you, and because we have that Two of Cups down here, and I know that this is with the Two of Swords. But there is this divine masculine energy that seems to want to come in and really help kind of bring things together and put a little bit of logic to it, right? So this could be this energy from the Two of Cups as well. Because I talked about a minute ago about meeting with someone, just this one person who can bring logic to the situation, this one person who is very open to listening, very open to sharing experiences, or very open to listening to your experiences. This is a give and take kind of thing. It's not just someone doing all the talking and trying to overly explain what needs to be done or what should be done, probably like I'm doing right now. But this is a person who is very focused, and they're bringing in some logic. And their logic is, you need to walk away from that. Emotionally detach yourself from this energy that keeps you second guessing the path that you're on, or the decisions that you have to make, or the decisions that you're being guided to make. So just like the divine masculine shows up with the Two of Swords, we have the divine feminine showing up in that Two of Cups. So the moment that you start releasing and letting go, the moment that you stop giving any more of yourself emotionally to this very emotional and heartbreaking situation, is the moment you step into this transformation, this change, this beautiful, passionate, fertile energy with that Two of Cups. So you are just equally open to receiving and to give, to reciprocate. You are equally as open to making the changes that you need to make, to speak your truth, to say what you have to say. I feel that that moon is illuminating all of this energy around you. And by walking away from that Three of Swords energy, you're very open to receiving all of that energy around you. If you can stay focused enough to recognize and understand the logic behind what it is that you are being guided to do. In that Six of Swords energy, I think with that Three of Pentacles says there may be a different way of finding a solution to what you're going through, because the Six of Swords is moving in a completely different direction. So I don't think anything comes out of the group thing. I think a lot comes out of the one-on-one. And so if you're debating between healing from this, between seeing one person, a counselor, or a spiritual healer, or a therapist, or something like that, if you're debating between one or some sort of retreat to where you don't get that one-on-one attention, I think for you, the change comes with the one-on-one attention. So instead of getting together with this group this group of people, to where everybody has a difference of opinion and different energy, and different reasons while they're there, and that can be brought into the situation. It's important that you find something that works well for you, that doesn't overly emotionally burden you. And I think a one-on-one kind of thing you would benefit from the most. So let's see what our spellcasting oracle says. I said all of the answers are within self, and there's the confirmation. All of your answers are within self. There's no need to go looking anywhere else. This is going to be a very freeing experience for you. It's like letting yourself out of the cage, letting yourself be you, letting yourself be free. And getting the help that you need is a part of your life purpose, because you have a lot of giving to do to others, right? There is also a sense of healing that comes away from walking away from a situation. And because we have the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, I kind of wonder if whoever this person or these people were, if you guys are kind of trying to make things work, but it's just not happening, and it's best to just move on and do whatever healing you need to do from this, and let it be. All right, we have portal, originality, idealism, progression. So we are progressing, we are moving forward. We are, it almost feels like that this door has been open a few times before, and we have never allowed ourselves to pay attention to this portal, to this door. And now that we are finding the freedom to get out of our own head and not to be distracted, I think that we now can see what the opportunity behind this door is. So we take that. Love, intertwinement, and because, sometimes when we have to leave relationships or situations or friendships, there is a lot of energy there. And throughout the time, you will have a energy connection. This could also, a bird just flew on my windowsill. So that right there takes flight, the Six of Swords. And this energy here with this Two of Cups, this could be a partnership. And it's funny, we just said flight and I said take flight, and there was a bird, and now the flight card comes up. So opportunity, prosperity, new adventure. So this looks like a very interesting day. If you're watching this in the morning, and I hope that most of you are, you can get a head start by doing a little bit of healing, a little bit of soul searching, asking yourself why it would be important for you to release and let go emotionally from something that you continue to overly emotionally give to. That Three of Swords, right? That relationship, that partnership, that friendship. This could also be a passing of someone, right? And that passing that has already happened has created such a chaotic feeling within you that it's very difficult to make the decisions to anything, right? But whatever the case is, there is healing involved, and there is freedom here. You are slowly but surely moving away from this heartbreaking energy, and slowly but surely moving into a very prosperous an opportunistic time. But it's not going to be with a group of people. It's not going to, if you went for a job interview, if you are waiting for a call back or something like that, this isn't the place for you. There's something more and there's something better. You just have to know that you're worth more and you're worth better, and that whatever is being offered to you here, I don't feel that they see your value. And that may show up in the, if you get the job, that may show up in like immediately right off the bat that, hey, you're just another you know, you're just another speck of sand in this huge hourglass. And even though in the beginning or in the job interview thing, it was like all roses and rainbows, when you get behind that curtain, and when you get behind that curtain, that Oz, that illusion, you see that, you know, you're no different than anybody else. I recognize you, I see you, I appreciate what you bring to the table in the beginning to get you in the door, but once you're behind that curtain, it just becomes, it is what it is, and you are what you are. So you're being guided to hibernate and rejuvenate. That's the healing. Take some time for you. This is the Four of Swords energy. So after walking away from all this and making the decision that you need to make and meeting the people that you need to meet, there is healing here, and there is a feeling of kind of, what's the word, spirit? Evaluate where you've come from and where you are at that moment, that you're taking that time for self. And then prior to moving forward, we evaluate or reevaluate and make sure that we are where we are. We're with whom we want to be with. We're doing what we want to do. And if we're not in any of those things, we make the decision to move on instead of staying out of obligation or out of fear to change again. If we are always evolving, some say that we are always evolving spiritually, we are always moving, we are always evolving, and then at some point in time, we get tapped or trapped into this energy of feeling like this is it, this is the best I can do, this is the best it gets, so why bother? And then later on, you set into resentment. Your life purpose isn't to be sedentary. Your life purpose isn't to settle for it is what it is, or this is the best it is. Your life purpose is to become more. And you have this opportunity to become more as long as you don't allow yourself to get into your head. And as long as you're allowing yourself the freedom to make these decisions that you need to make by walking away from whatever that Three of Swords energy is to you, and moving out of this energy of this person trying to make everyone inclusive, or I want to hear all of your ideas, when in reality they're still going to do what they're going to do. Your ideas is just you speaking what it is, you know, that you think is best, but in the end they do what they do, or whatever it is that they're going to do. So this isn't the place for you. There is something more, there's something more beneficial, there's something more abundant, there's something more prosperous, and it is not here. So you're being guided also to heal, to take care of yourself, to nurture yourself, to love yourself, and to know that you are divinely guided and loved. Talk soon.